Good.
My name is James Raphael Fields, and I go by Raphael. Today is the 19th of December, and it also marks the end of my third week in this program. Now, when I came here, my question was about neuropathy. My left foot was killing me, and my right foot was trying to follow it. When I came, I had an exam. Now, the way I came by this place, I was getting a lot of massage therapy for my feet, and it would just do me good for maybe 1 or 2 days. But the lady I went to, she happened to have a seniors magazine and read it religiously. And she saw this program as a recommendation in that magazine for neuropathy. And she said, maybe try this, you may have better results or better long-term results. I came in for a consultation, did a test on me, let me know where I was at. And they asked me to rate my pain at the time, number 10 being the worst. I said, it's been a 10 for almost 3 or 4 months now. They said, well, what type of cure are you getting already? I said, some type of medicine from the VA. And I said, I believe that's really making me sick. I said, well, what brings you to us? I said, other than the advertisement in the magazine. I said, the lady recommended it, maybe for long-term results. And I said, I've been looking for something that was an alternative to the medication that I was taking. Also, the VA told me that in cases of neuropathy, even though I started having the problem 4 months ago, he said there was no cure. Now, since I had never heard of it until I had it, I just refused to believe that. And because I have a pacemaker defibrillator, I didn't need another pill to go with the other 5 that I was taking already. So I got tested. They told me I was in earlier stages, even though I thought my foot needed amputation. And they said, they can help. And the doctor said, I can't promise you it'll be perfect and take you all the way back to no pain. And I can promise you what you have right now, we can do a better job, and it'll be more manageable. You just about got to be consistent if you decide to go with the program. So I did that. Came in, got on those machines the first day. Got a nutrition class the second day. Third day, I noticed a difference in the sense that the frequency of pain was slowing down. By my second week, I got an extra benefit. I was doing a physical at the VA. And I went in, and he told me my blood pressure was so low, it was in a danger level. And I asked, what does that mean? He said, well, in the last 2 years, we did 2 adjustments to your medication. And part of that was the blood pressure medicine. Said we had to adjust up both times. They said, right now, you're so low, you got to come off for a while. We just need to know what you're doing differently. Well, I take that as a good given for the nutrition guidelines they were talking about here. Got a nutrition formula, got a drink mix, and they said L-arginine helps lower blood pressure. Well, taking that in blood pressure medicine all the way down. So the recommendations at the VA was to cut my medication into 1/4 of what I'm taking, and another 3 months be evaluated to come off of it all together. So that's 1 less pill out of the 5 that I take for is my feet getting better, much better, less pain. I heard a guy say the other day I was able to play 2 rounds of golf. He's much older than me and had neuropathy the last 20 years. Me, just 4 months. Now, since my foot has been getting better, I've been scared to do a couple of things that I used to do, bicycle ride and walk. And when I heard him say he did 2 rounds of golf, that same day when I got home, I waited till the evening and I started walking with my wife and dog again. Normally, I was good for 3 miles up until 4 months ago. That day, I did a mile without pain. I didn't want to push it. I'm still a little scared and skeptic, but I'm still aiming for those 3 miles. A little bit at a time. I noticed it working, and they said the deal is to get more blood flow through the nerves. So I had a question when I came in yesterday. Night before last, I was dozing off in bed. Later at night, all of a sudden, I feel these tingling sensations coming in my toes. And by the time I made it to the middle of my foot, the heel was hurting, like my whole neuropathy pain just coming back. It was unusual because it hadn't bothered me in bed for almost a week and a half. But then that tingling got to my ankles and I could just feel a gush of heat and it just felt good. I asked about it yesterday. They said, well, the nerves are still waking up, Mr. Fields. I thought they were waking up. When I came in, they said, well, there's awakening and there's a waking up. So they said it's going to be like that even when I leave here. They say every now and then you get a little tingle or no. It says no harm, nothing. It says doing okay. You'll even get a little pain every now and then, you know, body's way of reminding you. But working on things like inflammation. I didn't come in here hoping to lose weight, but just working on the inflammation is helping my foot. But my wife was telling me like I was losing some weight, so noticed the other day there was no longer any button in the back of my pants. I wish there was no gut here on my waistline, but I'm really concerned about my feet, so one thing at a time. And it's just another benefit. I like the program. I can see the progress, even though it started out in small amounts for me. I still remember the doctor said everybody progresses at a different rate and they notice different things. But I'm glad that he said I came in, I was in the early stages. He says the average person coming in here to see him these days been dealing with it 10 to 20 years. I can't imagine my feet feeling like that for that long. And doctors tell you once you can't tolerate it anymore, have to have surgery, cut off a piece of nerve. Now, when I got my pacemaker defibrillated, didn't nothing have to be cut off. But I can't imagine having something cut off just to be mobile. It's the last resort and one I hope I don't have to succumb to. Thank you.
Thank you.